Hey, good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Sorry, I got some poop on my hands. Sorry. Anyway, I've been getting this question a lot, so I thought I would address it here. Throughout all my channels, people have known that I've announced it on my Instagram and Twitter, all that stuff, that I'm moving to San Francisco. And there's questions on every single video I'm getting about why I'm moving to San Francisco. It's actually really complicated, so let me see if I can explain it. I moved from the Midwest to New York, and I've been here for about 10 years, 10, 12 years now. I've been in New York City, and I'm kind of turning into a New Yorker. You know what I mean? Like when you're a New Yorker, you're naturally more aggressive, you're more thick-skinned, you see enough crazy stuff where you're really not bothered by anything anymore. People ask me like, how do you go film your food videos when you're sitting there all alone? People stare at you. I think it's because I lived in New York and I'm just really not bothered by people looking at me or people may judge me. I don't really care. I've been here doing a lot of human rights work. That's kind of the reason why I came here and the reason I stayed here for so long. I do a lot of human rights work for Chinese people in China, where there's a lot of, I talked about this in my 1 million subscriber video on one of my channels, that there are a lot of people in China who are suffering because they're being persecuted because of their beliefs. They're being persecuted because of their political beliefs, religious beliefs. If you are a Christian in China, yeah, you can go to church, but they're all controlled by the state. So if you try to have a Bible study at home, then you're gonna get arrested. Christians, Tibetans, Uyghurs, Falun Gong practitioners, these are all labeled as prisoners of conscience. And what happens is you get caught and you get sent to a labor camp. And for the most part, you just do not come out. And also what China has been doing, if you heard about it, if not, then read about it. If you type in China organ harvesting on Google, you can read a lot of reports about it. But China, basically, the government sells organs of prisoners to whoever wants them. And in the US, you could wait for years for an organ or maybe never get it, but in China, it's like a couple of weeks. And you can get really healthy organs because they primarily take these organs from prisoners of conscience, because they're not in prison because they have a drug habit where they kill somebody. So they're generally are pretty healthy people. So you go to these labor camps, prisons, you get a blood sample taken from you. If there's a match, they kill you, even if your crime is not warrant a death sentence. They kill you, sell your organs, and that's part of the income that goes to the Chinese government. It's sick. So you don't have to listen to me convince you of it. Go read about it yourself. That's primarily what I've been doing in New York, these kind of human rights work. And I talk a lot about it on my YouTube channels. And I feel like more people need to know about it, because all we hear from China is, oh, it's getting richer, it's getting more developed. But these things, these hidden ugly truths are kind of swept under the rug and no one really talks about it. But I feel like people really need to know that's happening in China, so that there is international pressure on China to stop taking organs from these live prisoners, or stop persecuting people just because they believe in the Bible, or they practice Falun Gong, which is really just a meditation exercise that believes in truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. I mean, what's wrong with those three principles? So anyway, that was why I've been living in New York City, because I work with organizations that bring this kind of information out of China and also bring free information into China. But now my work in that area is not done, but it's done with those organizations here. So now I'm kind of free to roam the earth, go wherever I want to go. And San Francisco, there's an opportunity there for me to work with some media companies and develop more content for you guys, and just an opportunity to do bigger and better things. Now, am I excited about the move to San Francisco? No, because I have a food channel, and on the food channel I talk about food, and New York is, I think, out of the entire United States, it's the best city to eat in because it's so diverse. It's got everything. It's got new restaurants popping up all the time, and it's got a lot of good Asian food, especially Chinese food that I love. And San Francisco, not so much. I've been to San Francisco. I feel like the food is more, I don't know, it's less authentic. I'm more into ethnic, authentic food, and it has less of that. It's more modern take on food. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of my impression of it. Also, what I'm kind of dreading is the increase in living cost. I thought New York was expensive. I came from a little Midwest town. Even when I lived in Kansas City, Missouri, my rent was like $400 a month, and that was a 2-bedroom with a pool, really nice place. In New York, I moved here, everything's super expensive. My apartment now in Queens is around $1,500 for 1 bedroom. and I'm about to move to San Francisco. Where do they just make up these prices? Do they just write a number and just expect you to pay it? I think that's what's happening. I can't really move into San Francisco, the city, because it's too much for me. I can't do it. So I'm gonna be living in the Bay Area around Santa Clara, San Jose, where it's a little more, I feel like, it's more Asian community. There's more food because I really love my roots. I really love Asian culture. I love Chinese food. I love all that stuff. So I'm gonna be living over there. I am really excited about the professional aspect of this move. I'll be able to work with a bigger team. There's more of an opportunity to kind of work on the causes I feel like are really important, at least to me. But not really about everything else. So I'm sorry if I offended anybody who lives in San Francisco, but it's more expensive, better food. I am excited about the climate because I love non-hot places. I hate heat and humidity, so you guys have none of that. I do really love that. I think it doesn't rain a lot over there, so man, I do love rain. One other thing I am really looking forward to about this move, and you guys are gonna be seeing a lot of this on this channel soon, in about a month. I'm not flying over there because I have a lot of stuff. I'm not flying over there. I am gonna be driving to San Francisco from New York City. And I'm not just driving. I'm not gonna be like take the shortest route and go there. I'm gonna be crisscrossing across the country. I'm gonna find awesome food places, travel places to show you guys. So all the food places, most of them are gonna be on my Strictly Dumpling channel. All my travel adventures gonna be here. Every day we're gonna go to a new location. It's gonna be so awesome. So definitely stay tuned for that. That's been one thing I've always wanted to do with my life, because the US is so beautiful. There's so many places I wanna go that I haven't been yet. I'll tell you some places I'm definitely stopping by. Barbecue in Tennessee. I'm gonna take you guys to my old college back in Kirksville, Missouri. I'm gonna visit my old college. Colorado, I'm thinking about going to Denver. Monument Valley. I've been wanting to go there forever. So I'm gonna go all these awesome travel places. So this is gonna be a monumental trip. Hopefully I'll be able to vlog almost every single day that I'm on this trip, as long as I can get Wi-Fi. Hopefully that explains my move to San Francisco. Overall though, it's a new chapter of my life. It's a place I've never lived at, and it's gonna be a huge change from New York City. And I'm really excited to share the whole trip and the move with you guys, so stay tuned. And thank you all so much for watching this video. See you later.